The sad thing is that I did clean this apartment because I knew I was going to come on camera. Um, well, anyway, this is my first attempt at making content for resources for performers online. That's why I dressed up. So I feel like, if you subscribe to my newsletter, you've probably received one like 5 times total. I like to take things slow. Um, and it talks about resources for performers. Specifically, I mean, not exclusively, but most of the resources are for people that live in New York City. And so I thought, okay, maybe I will come on camera because I really miss being on camera. I would like to be on camera more, so why not just do that? Is it weird to be looking into the camera? I don't know. I feel like we'll learn these things as we go along. Um, but in addition to sharing the resources, for instance, the organizations that are out there to help provide emergency financial assistance, I also am trying to figure out for myself and for you guys ways to, like, additional ways to earn income. I think we should all have multiple streams of income. I know this is smart. I have not figured out how to do that myself. But who knows? If I start recording these things, maybe we can go on this journey together. All become millionaires and afford some housing in New York City. I don't know. So here we are. I decided to come to YouTube because it's A, fun to make video content. B, some people prefer to watch information, I think, instead of reading it. And three, as we start to learn about multiple income streams, I feel like we're going to keep running into the idea that you should have a strong internet presence. And so for me personally, I'm just here practicing it. I don't really have interest in editing videos, nor do I like checking my work. So I have to, I think, practice in real time, learning how to condense things. Okay, sorry. You know how you have 1,000 thoughts always at the same time? Cool. Okay, anyway, I think, though, what I can talk about, because this is what I know about, are some of the organizations that are in existence that can help you if you're going through some financial troubles. Um, Someday I will learn how to, like, share my screen as I record these. And that will probably make things easier to follow along. But for now, I think I'm just afraid to stop talking, so I will continue. The first organization that comes to mind is the Entertainment Community Fund, because they do help people in the industry, in the performing arts industry nationwide. So they're a big one. And if you qualify for their assistance, gosh, I'm not really sure what their qualifications are currently. You have to have earned like a certain amount of money per year through your work in the industry, and you have to be in financial need. I know that. Um, and they can help pay for things like part of your rent or your utilities or medical bills. So it's definitely worth going to their website or calling them and just seeing if you qualify for assistance so you can get some money. Their website is entertainmentcommunity.org. See, like, I could share my screen on my phone. This is an OtterBox case. Oh, can I earn money through saying that? We'll figure things like this out. But I drop it all the time, so it's ugly, but I never have a cracked phone. Okay, anyway, Entertainment Community Fund, formerly known as the Actors Fund, I would say start there. And also, they have a lot of other cool programs too. It's not just the emergency financial assistance. They have like a billion programs if you want to learn about finances or housing, or career changes. I just started talking to someone about career stuff, like trying to figure out how to make more money by using my skills. We just had an intro call, so I can't really speak more to it yet. But I will say, even the first call made me feel like hopeful and excited and smart and funny and beautiful. Um, okay, and I don't know, check them out. They're good. Secondly, I would recommend the Episcopal Actors Guild if you're in New York City. This is where I work part time, trying to help out where I can. And they are much smaller, but the staff is so amazing. And I hope people feel good after talking to us. I know, like, when you come to any of these organizations, you're at a pretty low point in your life. But just knowing that there's like any artist has all of these ebbs and flows, roller coaster, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to be in this position forever. You can, I don't know, I mean, you could even think of reaching out to these places as a form of networking, a word we all love, because you're inevitably going to meet people when you go to these organizations. And like the Actors Fund, excuse me, like the Entertainment Community Fund, EAG has other services too. And we put on like shows and hold events and try to help out emerging theater companies. So a lot of these places aren't just one trick ponies. I think they're worth looking into. SAG AFTRA Foundation is good for all you SAG members. They now have income requirements as well. I forget what they are. But SAG AFTRA Foundation can help with bills should you qualify for their assistance. Music Cares for you musicians out there. Or even if you see yourself more as an actor, but maybe you're on a Broadway cast recording or something like that, you can reach out to Music Cares. We have a lot of, sorry, my brain is going to all of the foundations out there for musicians. You know what I've been using actually to find more organizations is Chat GPT. I don't know if we're against that or not, but you can be so specific with Chat GPT and say like, "Hi," you don't have to say hi. Hello, I am a female who lives in New York City. I'm 70 years old. I have a performing background or a restaurant background, etc. Are there any nonprofits out there that can provide financial assistance, food, whatever you want? And it will give you a list of organizations to check out. And if it's not enough for you, you can write more, and it might give you more. Now, there are also a few general charities that I like to mention, like Catholic Charities. If you're in New York State, HRA is the like human resources of the world of the city. That might take a long time, but it's probably where you're going to get the most. I would say, I really can't say that, I guess. It seems like this is where you go for like food stamps and also emergency financial assistance, and other government benefits like that. Ooh, a website I like to go to is findhelp.org. That's another place. It's like a search engine for help. You can say what kind of help you're looking for, and it will list all the places you should reach out to. See, this is why I go to YouTube. Like, how was I going to say all that on TikTok? Um, Sorry, just thinking about TikTok. I really loved it, and then I left it, and I haven't come back, but kind of miss it. Have a lot more time now, though. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe this was a good place to start at a good place to end. We'll see if I keep up with it. If you want to receive the newsletter that I so rarely send out, I guess I'll put a link somewhere here on YouTube. Sorry, I don't think I'm gonna edit to put anything there, but I'll type it in the description. Or I guess on my personal website is jamiesoltis.com. You'll see a little tab that says resources for performers, and I think it will take you to the a place where you can sign up to get it. Oh boy. Okay. I think this was great. I loved it. I hope you like my apartment. And I hope you're having a great day. Okay. Bye.